So guys, please, I just want to also remind you that then they had a woman who would be in the farm. No. Will be in the farm and work, and then still be mommy, and still be mommy, and be wife, still be wife. You see, yeah, but they didn't spend the whole day out. They didn't. They also were able to. They didn't spend the whole day out.
See, the problem of failing was on the man. No, actually, the burden of what has always been on the woman. The burden of keeping the family together was on the woman. So the burden of the family fail on the man. If your kids didn't go to school, if you don't have money, if you're not all that is on the man. Look at this. Even money. It's not young in the bands. Thank you. I think worthless. God, everybody knows what it is on my. Did you not It's all apart. That's worthless man. Okay, so then that kind of like So the problem with now is that we have now changed the dynamics of what's happening in our relationship. It takes two. It takes the man and the woman to do this. But a lot of the men of today who are still part of the Gen Z and Gen whatever, we are Gen Z, Gen X and Gen whatever, and are we Gen Z? I'm talking Gen Z now. Yeah. Still have parents who are doing those things.
Okay.
Right?
So and those are the ones they know.
And the sons that have seen that still expect it, not knowing that, oh look, there was a give and take in that situation that doesn't exist now. So I cannot be bothered with going to work when I'm under some other man who is talking to me anyhow and I'm collecting all sorts of wahala. Then I'll come home and sit down and cook food, clean house, wash pants, wash this one, clean fish table, under stove, throw my top man, and it's still make food, and still like firewood. Make many kinds. So those are the things that when you say when knows that. And you can see your father, like if you look at my dad, I mean, my mom took care of my dad. My brothers are looking at that. Meanwhile, excuse me, brothers, my wives, they're all working together. Yeah. You shouldn't look at that.
You shouldn't look at that.
I have two brothers, both of them, their wives work. Both of them, their wives work.
And they're expecting that their wife will do the same thing.
Because their mom did it.
Their mom did.
And unfortunately for the woman, unfortunately, the ideal of the woman is their mom.
Yeah.
And that's what their mom did. So if you want to be the ideal wife, you have to show them that.
The man was very wise.
I'm very
Okay, you're very wise. That's awesome. That's good. Okay, so I took you back, so let's come back to
reasons for divorce.
Reasons for divorce.
Sexual incompatibility.
We're talking about cheating here.
So I'm cheating, sorry, reasons for cheating.
Okay, not divorce. Okay, extramarital affairs. Sometimes it doesn't get to divorce.
I think for your divorce, like, okay, our generation, there was a lot of pretense. Am I wrong?
No, in what way?
In the sense that women were supposed to be good. You weren't allowed to show your sexual side. You weren't allowed to be sexual.
A lot of pretense. Wait, I wouldn't call it pretense. I would call it pretense. Some people are very tense. It's very tense. I think it was basically being demure, not and mindful, and showing your fine side. So when you pretending, it just means that you wait until the right time to show. Because a lot was going on then.
Yes, because our time it was a big deal. Because the guys were always so shocked. This guy's demure and she's perfect and she's this and then she's that everywhere. You said the lamb, you find the lioness. A tigress.
I think you're right, but I don't want to call it pretense. I want to call it to pretend.
My sister, I was never able to do it because I thought it was pretend. We were pretending.
So a lot of women get into a relationship and be a certain way because that's how it was expected of them.
Yes.
And then after they have reached their own.
When you enter your body at 30, 35, you're sinking into your skin as a woman. You just say, well, give me a break. Life is too short.
What I also think about, I think, recently I had cause to pause and think. I think, okay, so when you're younger and you get into a relationship, you're a certain kind of way. Then you suddenly come into your own. And you take go. No, you see, a person's character doesn't really hide if you look at it. If you're a stubborn person, you can't hide the stubbornness. What you can hide the stubbornness.
Let me tell you something. Let me show you. Let me say, one lady in the Oko of Oba is the area. She was going to get married. This girl, for the 4 years she dated this man, we were stunned. And I'm not lying. She used to go and buy mama food. The boy thought it was her cooking. She told him that she could cook. No, this is 4 years that they dated. After they married, this I will tell you because it was so funny. Because her sister was gisting us. They got married, and then the guy said, "Oh, that your stew. Make it." She said, "Stew. Mama was not able to do." She never bothered. She never bothered to find. That's the family that she was not cooking. She threw it out the window. That's what the stew. She said, It's Sunday. Mama put will not be around. If I told you yesterday, I bought it and kept. I was like, I don't understand. Maybe the cook. She said, no.
So she actually made him believe that
she was not cooking. She said, cook for you. I have this question. Yeah, I think
he didn't want to know that she was the one cooking because I don't see how cooking for you.
If you're a traditional man, you're coming home at 5 or 6 when you come home, the stew is ready. What do you mean?
Of course. That's what I'm saying. We didn't want to see it.
You never know, babes.
On the weekend.
On a Sunday, she doesn't cook on Sundays.
Sunday we go for lunch.
The guy didn't want to know. The guy just didn't want to know.
No, you can't.
The way things were then, the man wasn't expected to enter the kitchen. Our mothers and our fathers. I know my dad used to cook, but I remember that it wasn't like even then it wasn't a regular thing.
My dad used to cook when mommy went to go and born.
That's different.
Yeah.
That's different.
So apart from that, what else? Because extramarital affairs.
Sexual you have to be sexually compatible. If you're not compatible sexually, there's a problem.
That's sexual compatibility.
Yes.
In what way?
Like I have a high libido. You have a low libido. Excuse me, what's the problem? How will we cook?
How are we going to?
So I think sex is food and we should do it 5, 6, 7 times a day. You think it's once a month?
Once a week. Once a year.
Once a week is too much.
Once a year. Sorry.
And not once a month. It's gradually.
Wow.
Because you're not a sexual person.
And also because you want to procreate. Okay, so I have a story about this sexual compatibility. So recently I got to hear about a guy who was into BDSM.
Oh. For those of you who don't know what BDSM is, we'll tell you after.
We'll tell you 1
hour.
It's rather early, but I'm going to cut it as much as possible. So he was into BDSM. And he got married.
A little bit of
pain and violence.
Pleasure. Not violence, pain.
A bit of pain and violence. Some of them like violence.
I can't talk about it now, so after.
Yeah. So he gets married to this girl.
Without telling her that's what he's into.
No, she knows.
Okay.
So she was
starting to like it then.
Okay.
She didn't like it.
Okay. Go on.
So, but she knew that this is what he likes. And she didn't. And then he locked up the room where he actually had a full room in his house.
A dungeon. It's called a dungeon.
He had a full room, all done up.
Really?
I read about it.
And he locks it up. And so he was recently recounting to someone that his wife has gone off him. This. But he likes. And then the person is saying to him, "Does your wife know that this is what you like?" He said, "Yeah." But he has locked away that part of his life.
No.
Now, one day, you know that he's going to wake up. So she said, so she says to him, "So why do you have that room in your house? You shouldn't have it in your house." When she was recounting it to me, I said, "Did his wife know that this is the kind of person she is?" He is. And she says, "Yes." So one day she wakes up, she's had a baby, she's having this, I don't know what, epiphany, and then she opens the door and starts throwing the things out.
Oh my goodness gracious.
So that's what brought about the conversation. Because the guy can't understand why, my room was under lock and key.
Why would you go there? Why would you throw it away?
Why would you go there? Nobody in the house, when he was a bachelor, he lived alone. The maid, he didn't have help. He had a cleaner who never went in there.
Okay.
Even when he got married, nobody knew what was in that room. For all you care, the guy could have been into jazz. So you now open the door and start throwing things out. And he had explicit equipment. So that's very quarrel. So imagine that kind of guy.
And just before
she throws these things out. Imagine that kind of guy who has buried his innate feelings.
And this is more than sexual. This is more than sexual compatibility. This is you now telling the person to change. On what they find pleasurable.
You know about it.
For you.
It would have been a different matter, but she knew about it.
Like I was watching me, I like reality TV shows. So there's one of them I'm watching right now, and it's a show where you meet in some place and then you don't see each other, and then you propose to each other if you like the person, and then you move on from there. And as soon as they met, they liked each other, and the guy kept telling the girl that he liked certain things, and he said, "Treat me like meat." Those were his words, right? So when I come in the door, you can tell me to do this, do that, do that, do that. I said, "I love it when you treat me like meat." And she was like, "Oh no, I'd never treat you like meat, and I would never do that to you." I said, "This guy had the dirty to you." Oh my God! I said, "Oh God, I don't have to treat you like meat." And he said it specifically twice. He sat down there and then he now started bringing stuff that we won't talk about now, like pegging and other stuff. And she was like, "Ew," which made him. So he laughed it off. But I was watching that scene and I was like, this guy is trying to tell you something and you're not listening. Guess what happened after that? He started chatting with someone else about those things.
And that one was
receptive.
Yes.
And was talking about those things that he likes to do. Because for him, that's it.
So in that case, the girl who later threw out her husband's things pretended that she could live with it.
Yeah, she lied.
And then one day woke up and realized, And at this point, she had also withdrawn from him sexually.
Oh, you should go and get another wife.
He's gonna go and get plenty of others.
But you see, because I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't think anybody has a right to change somebody else. It doesn't work for me. That's where I was going. Exactly.
You can't really think that just because you're dating, you're going to change this person. You say one or two red flags, you are still there and you'll be like, when we get married, he'll change. I'll change him. It's a lie. Even the guy, he says certain things about his woman. She's my wife. I will wash all that thing off. It's a lie.
It's there.
It ain't changing.
And those are the things that lead to unhappiness. Those are the things that lead to cheating, because if you might find someone you're in a vulnerable state that just mentions, like I don't know, some odd conversation with somebody that you've known forever, and he mentions those things that you like, instantly,
straight up,
instantly, it's going to be like. You could be like saying they don't not buy for already. That's right.
Yeah, there'll be lights at the end of the tunnel.
Right. So I think like people have all sorts of fetishes, all sorts of sexual proclivities. I beg, like the person who you date, it will not work for you. You try it, you don't like it. Tell the person, I know this will be a problem later, so bye.
And another thing that could help and galvanize you into cheating is the fact that we women get married and then we lose our sexuality, our sensuality.
We lose our sensuality. Basically because of the children, the family, the home, and all of that.
It's not losing your sensuality, it's losing yourself.
Yes, you lose yourself.
Thank you.
With constant taking care of somebody.
I discussed this exactly. I discussed the same with somebody this morning. This morning.
Have you ever seen a sexual?
NY 24 hours on call.
Wait.
24 hours on call to children. 24 hours. When the
husband includes your husband, though.
Yes, 24 hours.
Now, let me put it like this. You will lose it. Let me put it like this. Excuse me. I was telling her
as if I didn't lose my own.
I was telling this girl. I said, listen, what you women don't understand is, you're born. You're answering a man's name. It's your father's name. You get married. You're answering your husband's name. It's not your name. It's your husband's name. You're under a man. Now you start to have children. If the things that you wanted to do when you were younger, you didn't get to do them and start. By the time you get married and start having children,
you won't have time for yourself.
You will put it at, you won't even know, unconsciously everything will go to the back burner. And all you're busy doing is your need. 24/7. You wake up early in the morning, you're thinking about breakfast, lunch, dinner. You're thinking about making sure the house is comfortable and making somebody comfortable.
Making sure nothing happens to the blood that has vulnerable state that you're constantly worried about whether anything can happen.
Bless you. You're constantly working to feel that need, the need on everybody, except you.
You don't have that piece of money. Go out.
You will get because even for house you did it. So you do it and it becomes like rote, morning to morning to morning, weeks, days turn into weeks, years turn into months turn into years, and by the time you realize it,
I know what's funny. From most women, by the time you're getting over the first one, I think, okay, maybe there's a little time, you're getting pregnant again. Time for the next one, all over. Even when you're pregnant,
you say to yourself, when I get older, you have a BSc. When I get older, I'll get my master's. No, I'll get my master's. After all, it's only a year. I only need to do a master's. These days, you don't even need up to a year to get your master's. So, I applaud those women who can do it. And they get married, and they'll be like, this child has to go to school. This has to happen. Okay, I'll do that later. I'll do it later. You understand that kind of thing? I know one or two things I want to do so badly. I feel it so badly. I still get the urge. I pick it up. I want to do it, and I will like, okay, that's true. I'm supposed to be cooking. I'm supposed to. After dinner, I'll do it. But after dinner, I'm so wet. I'm so tired.
When you're old,
and then someone comes home and taps you. And says, let's do it. And then, no. Before they even let's do it, you have to now cater to that one's everything and all of that. So you're feeling I put it all together and say a need. So except yours. Every other person's doing except yours.
I'm taking care of my own needs. There's no one on earth that you're sexy.
It's just somebody's wife and somebody's mother. If you do not work on it, so being a man, if you do not work on it and be a little selfish,
what do you why does that happen? Why would you forget that I'm doing all this and then want us to? And then when I don't, you now decide to look elsewhere.
Okay, I'll break this thing down to you now.
Yes.
I'm looking at my father's example and then my father's example. And also, what happens is that
your voice has broken.
I would die if I do that. And what happens usually is that when the baby comes, especially the first baby, the man is pushed aside. All the women converge on the woman and the baby, and the man is outside that circle.
True, and it means not a bit left out.
Okay.
And because he has been used to attention, don't forget that. Now, this man grew up with his mother's attention, and he shifted to his wife's attention. He's used to attention. It's a part of his life. So if he's not getting it from home, he thinks it's okay. I'm not saying me now. I'm a good man. He thinks it's okay for him to get the attention outside. Because it feels like I pushed him out.
It doesn't think it's okay. Attention could come from anywhere outside.
And it's also
what one person has to do.
And I also forget that men are vulnerable as well.
Yes.
So that part where you don't have time for him, but there's so many women in the house and they're all converging on this woman, you're pressing their body, giving her pepper soup, carry the baby, and then when he comes, he says, come out, you're not here, not now. What do you do?
When he walks in, they say, shh.
Baby sleeping. Your wife time for massage or something. So he's actually not part of that.
Yeah.
We don't invite them. Mine is different, but then we never used to invite them to be part of it. And a lot of men were left jobless or
left wanting
and needing. Yes.
And then
somebody should answer some fine sentimental girl will just walk it in.
This one that she said, we have to answer this from the female point of view. Right? The woman has a baby.
Yes, ma'am.
Her mom or big auntie, somebody comes to stay in the house, take care of the child, take care of the home, so that the woman can rest and have time for him. So, yes.
That time when everything is happening.
No. Having time for him is not.
I don't think
it was never about having time for the husband. It was for her to rest, so her body would be
to assist with the baby.
It was never about him.
I don't think anybody ever thinks about it.
It was never about him. I was there for all my younger ones. It was never about him. It was about the woman and the child. Never about the man. Never.
So he felt like
he was left out.
And some men are strong enough to understand that, they just look. The way we feel is the way men feel.
Yeah.
Right? They just hide it. It's different.
They're better.
They're not just to express themselves.
Let's now go to the next one. Why is it that man has to answer this? Why is it that abroad you get to hear of how men take their wives out on vacations, weekend breaks and all of that, so that they can get away from all of the issues, But here it doesn't happen
because we don't do it deliberately.
Because more people are very particular about their vacation.
That's how
start from when you're small. But your own father and your own mother did not do that one. They say, look, we only follow the example that has been shown to us. We follow the example. My parents did this. They children, what do you want to go to London every summer? What do you mean you want to go to Paris? What's in Paris? What's here? What's there? If you didn't grow up with vacations going out, we did. I did in my house. My mom didn't want to do it, but my mom
necessarily have to go abroad.
See, you can even just take it. They can get it. It's the same thing. The point is that they didn't get the example.
You didn't explain it properly.
Nobody saw.
Saying, why don't men think that it's a good thing?
Let's give her a
their wives,
give her a break
away from little. Let's have date night. Let's have. But if you say still don't forget that all these things that we're talking about is leading to why people cheat. Yeah. Yes. Why not have date night? Like she said, it's not something we're used to.
It's not. Our parents. Do you know that a lot of in the 70s, in the 60s, people barely touched. You never saw husbands and wives touching themselves publicly. The wives are dead, they'd be like, wow, what's going on? It was also shocking. I remember the first time I saw, what's her name? Bosco Milani's parents. That's what we call her, Bosco Milani. And her parents were so loving and they were all over each other. No, that's what we call her. No, and her parents were so loving and they were all over each other. And then at a particular hour, they hold each other and tell the kids, good night, we're going. And they're going. My wife needs my attention, or my husband needs my. And they've left two people, your own. First time I saw it, I was in awe. I think that's why I was so enthralled with your relationship with your husband as well. You guys were so into each other. The PDA was just, I was like, oh my goodness gracious. And I am not a tactile person. I can't even stand people touching me. Like, so, all those things were things that we learned from watching our parents.
Okay.
All those habits, all those behaviors. Yeah. We chose it because we wanted more and watch more in films, and we were sent abroad to go to school by fire. And a lot of us were sent abroad to go to school and started changing our orientation.
Yeah. And I remember that when a lot of guys never encouraged. They will encourage you to do it because they will have to bring their wives. And then more often than not, when you're out with the boys, you're out with the boys and the other.
And things are going on.
Yeah.
And on the note of things are going on. We've not touched this topic well.
We're still there.
Because there's so much.
Yes.
But we'll take a short break and we'll be right back.
Yeah, let's put some music, right?
Music.
Yes. Music.
Oh, what a night. Oh, what a night. It's ladies' night. And the feeling's right. Oh, it's ladies' night. Oh, what a night. Romantic lady. Single baby. Sophisticated mama. Come on, you do.
You're listening to Mainland 98.3 FM.
I write this song for you, and I see everything you go through. I see your tears and your joy and your pain and your fears and your strength.
Hey beautiful, you're real, you're not fake. You're wonderful, you're one in a million. Don't feel small, don't feel bad, don't be limited. You have everything because you're a woman. You are you and you're special. Join us on Ladies Lounge. Real women, real talk.
Attention everyone, this is an important message about cholera.
Cholera is a serious disease, but we can stop it together.
Remember to always drink clean, safe water. Boil or treat your water before drinking. Wash your hands with soap and clean water, especially before eating and after using the toilet.
Cook your food thoroughly and eat it while it is hot.
Keep your surroundings clean and dispose of waste properly. If you or anyone you know shows symptoms like severe diarrhea or vomiting, seek medical help immediately.
Together, we can beat cholera and keep our community healthy.
This message is brought to you by Mainland 98.3 FM, Lagos. Stay safe, stay healthy.
Welcome to the Ladies Lounge. Real women, real talk.
Of Wirecast.
Yes, J Morton. Let's do this. Now waiting they happen. Why you they worry? Life for not just so just try to take them softly. Come on, even if you lose, say with somebody. Okay, no matter the problem, never let them weigh you down. Hey, if you believe, you go defeat. Stand up to your feet and say no to your defeat. If you believe, only Jahvit know the rest. If be the next, believe in me, I say. If your girlfriend, or maybe your wifey, she tell you why she just sleep around with your friends. Only your temper, I say make you know they think of. Okay, after the day that hey my brother try forget them. If you believe, you go defeat. Stand up to your feet and say no to your defeat. Believe and do the best. Only Jahvit know the rest. You fit be the next. Believe in me, I say. Kulu kulu mama, kulu kulu papa, kulu kulu brother, kulu kulu sister, kulu kulu auntie, kulu kulu uncle, kulu kulu kulu, kulu kulu temper. Listen a rest. My and put forget biscuit na minara. Even if you're not sugar, come on, food is sweet, but God should pass. Hey, STNC, and the Lord is so good. Hey, if you believe, you go defeat. Stand up to your feet and say no to your defeat. Believe and do the best. Only Jahvit do the rest. You fit be the next. Believe in me, I say. Make your bed up. That's all you lie on top. Yeah, now me on never. I still love you, baby. Yes, vanity is vanity. Everything is vanity. Now at that time, all of them go vamos one day. Come on, if you believe, you go defeat. Stand up to your feet and say no to your defeat. Believe and do the best. Only Jahvit know the rest. You fit be the next. Believe in me, I say. Kulu kulu mama, kulu kulu papa, kulu kulu brother, kulu kulu sister, kulu kulu auntie, kulu kulu uncle, kulu kulu kulu, kulu kulu temper. Hey, hey, Listen a rest. My and put forget biscuit na minara. Even if you're not sugar, love me I never. I said love you, baby. Food is sweet, but God should pass. STNC, and the Lord is so good. Hey, if you believe, you go defeat. Stand up to your feet and say no to your defeat. Believe and do the best. Only Jahvit do the rest. You fit be the next. Believe in me, I say.
Of Wire.
Welcome to the Ladies Lounge. Real women, real talk.
We are back and it's still it's the Ladies Lounge. Mainland 98.3 FM, the sound of Lagos.
Yes, so
and we're still talking about why men or women cheat. And if it's
and we call this extramarital affairs, a curse or a blessing.
Yes, I'm doing the
We're going to get to that.
voice I'm doing for you.
Yes,
we used to say bad things.
We've been talking about the music.
The one that
Stop,
you used
girl,
to say bad
stop.
things to your husband. You're like, baby, I don't like the way you acted last night. It made me unhappy. See, you're even going, oh, that's the voice.
No, that's not what we do, please.
That's why it's not working now. If you did this, you will work. You'll be winning.
But you're soft.
That's how you use sugar to catch weight.
Yeah, but actually, when you are nice, when you're soft,
you get what you want.
You get what you want. But most times we're angry.
Yes, so because you're fed up. You built all this tension.
We don't feel appreciated.
Exactly.
So we just get vexed.
So we've talked about some reasons that women cheat and men cheat.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's just because the man or the woman is a dog.
It could just be that. Yes.
Yeah.
You know,
Dauda the sexy guy.
Yes.
is Mr.
Dauda the sexy girl.
Yeah, like just like that person we that took over the internet for 2 weeks.
Mr.
Ibang.
Mr. Ibang? I love Mr. Ibang.
Ibang has been very nice to everybody.
There's some people who have, you have hobbies. People who have hobbies like reading, swimming. I think that was his hobby.
I think it was being nice.
Superpower was his stamina. And
is it stamina?
Please, I'm not finished though.
Stamina.
Let me use this superpower to help the women of the world.
I think more like, the only reason in my estimation why the women fell is because a lot of men really don't have time for their wives.
And this woman was making so much more it. Your wife that was doing
should be
because he has great
that man was helping marriages.
Which kind of nonsense helping
couples together.
Wow.
Yes, he was working for the man.
Yes.
He was working for the man.
He was his brother's keeper.
He was his. He loved his neighbor.
Oh
yes.
My God.
Like in brothers.
Love your
neighbor.
As you love your
baby. Yeah, I love the neighbor self.
Mama.
He cooled them. And he's a repetition right before him.
He went right before him.
Because the man was
we haven't even opened the phone lines, but we hear all the phones were.
Yes. Hello. What's your name and where you calling?
Good evening. Sorry, it's ladies' night. Can the men also call?
Please call. The ladies' lounge without men.
Timothy on the line, okay?
Hi, Timothy.
All right. So, first of all, I want to ask, I want to ask you a question, most times, because I see, mostly from the eastern part of Nigeria, when we talk about ladies, if a woman cheats, the husband business will go down financially, the woman cheats, the children will die.
Yes.
And I've asked them questions, what if the men cheat, what will happen to them?
Timothy, God bless you.
So, because most times I've always told them, I've told people around me, I say, why is it that your traditional won't fire? They're always against the women.
Because if you look because Timothy, the truth of the matter is that if you look back to our history and most histories, there's always been a bias against women.
Yeah. Yes, that one is a given. Forget that side, it's a given.
Yeah.
It's a given.
And women always, you see, there's one thing about marriages is that if a marriage is crash, they will blame women.
Yes.
If the marriages work out, they will blame women.
Yes.
That's why we see most times women are the ones that play most of the versatile roles in marriages.
Yeah.
So I believe that what a man can do better, what a man can do in marriage, a woman do better than a man when it comes to putting the family together.
Of course.
So, like you see, the thing is, let me tell you something. The truth is, there are no genuine reasons for cheating.
Yeah.
You understand? The reasons are not genuine. They are not really genuine. In the type of people that I have met several times, I've just asked you why are you cheating on your wife? Because some people don't see that a natural enjoyment. If I want to know why, you just go out and enjoy yourself. So just let us attach another woman to ourselves. Let me play this kind of way here. The truth is, if you want to live at all as a man, you want to cheat. It doesn't make sense for you to cheat with multiple women. It's not good. It's not good for you to cheat with multiple women. If you want to cheat, at least if you want to cheat, let's help you. Cheat with at least one woman. Because the truth is, for me, for you to be cheating, that means you're not happy with your wife. You're not happy in that marriage. You understand? You're not happy. So the best thing you can do is, rather than you cheating, make it known. Let us always make it known to the world. Okay, when you pick a second wife, better. Or, if you know you cannot maintain your first wife in your marriage, it's better you know what to do. You divorce her, show her the way out. Then that one that interests you so much, that you love so much outside your marriage, let me to work. Bring that one to your house.
Thank you so much for your talk, Timothy. That was really interesting. Coming from a guy,
yeah, I love his perspective.
Coming from a guy,
but there really is no reason to.
There's no reason to
because the idea is that you're picking somebody based on the fact that you guys.
You gel. Yeah.
So if you're pretending
and if you're cheating means it's basically because you're not communicating your feelings with your woman. Or you have another caller. Hello.
What's your name and where you calling from?
Can you turn down the volume? Turn down the volume, please, of your radio.
Good evening.
I know who that is.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes,
yes. Yes, this is Dante.
He did not sound very.
I think he's closer to the mic.
Talk to us.
I'll greet you all beautiful ladies in the house.
We greet you, Dumpy. It's been a while.
I'm enjoying this show.
Abby,
just like feeding into the theories of love. I'm telling you.
Okay.
It's really helping us, but we are single. Anyway, first of all, let me correct your color.
Okay.
I'm not here to pamper anybody. There's some people from the east that if you cheat, that this one happens to the man, not to correct that impression. I'm from Agua State.
Okay.
And I'm from the capital called Umaya.
Okay. What part of Umaya are you from? Dampy, what part of Umaya? Sorry to...
Okay, I'm from Ikwano local government.
Alright. Okay, you are not who you are. Okay.
So, if a woman is caught cheating in my side, now you know anything will happen to you, or now you know in your own conscience, the woman will not die. The man will not die. Let me correct that caller. Please, you don't just call and say, or the Igbo, or you should cheat and this will happen.
Yes, will go down.
It's the side of the daughter side. The kind of man.
Yeah.
That the wife cheated. The man died. Not the woman that cheated died. The woman is in Igbo.
Oh.
No, but the man.
There are some things that they need to correct in terms of traditional things.
Yeah.
If you don't know your culture, you don't know your tradition, you need to study it well before you get into marriage. If you cheat and you are from there is nothing that will happen to you. The man will not die, the woman will not die.
Nothing will happen.
It's for you and your conscience. That is one thing. And the thing going what? Why do people cheat?
Yes.
I feel that why people cheat is because many of them, they got married due to family pressure, society pressure. They don't want people to laugh at them. That is why they got married. And they don't love that person at all. They just want to get this into a lifestyle. And when they go into this marriage, they find out that truly they don't love this person, and they start going out to have affair with the one they love. That is why the major reason I feel many people cheat. And again, why people cheat again? It is because if you feel that there are some people that they are not contented with what they have in the home.
Yes.
When the woman married the woman looks in and everything will stand. When she came married, you can find out that at least it's not been like before. Many of them will go outside to get what they are not seeing. And it is not right, it's not good. Do you whatever will act, cheating is not good. What about my home that I said last time? I was putting a girl. I was putting a girl. And the girl was telling her phone in my shop. The phone was moving close to 25 times.
Yes, you told us.
I saw the name on the phone, the name of the caller. Then she stopped the number, Bola Dwell, J-R-O-N. I said, this call not too much. Look at people, make people say, I don't know what's happening. When I picked on the call, the room I did not say, what did I know? The sound of a man. He said they have it there. I will leave this the way you give it to me last time. Let us know.
You said
this was the person that I was hoping to marry.
Yeah.
You see? But I didn't touch that person and I know that girl. But she knew that they had something serious going on. So you see, cheating is also in the blood. And it is also the way people who are being brought up. That's one thing. If you are brought up in a family that they are not contented and there's no love, a broken marriage, or the parents always against the mother, verbally and emotionally, everything. So the children, they tend to copy this character when they see us in an apple. So that's it. So nobody is perfect, but before you marry, please,
your spouse.
You cannot change character. When you see that this character, character cannot change. You cannot change character. Please study the person before you marry.
Thank you.
When you marry, you don't enter. And a broken relationship is better than a broken marriage.
Very true.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You know, there's something you said that reminded me. You know, before a little girl gets married, the people, the family go to check. Do you understand?
It was a Nigerian thing. It wasn't just people.
Oh, you see,
the things that they checked for before was
mental
epilepsy, how to take care of their women,
how to take care of their women, the mental issues in the family. Yes, how they take care of their women.
They don't do that anymore.
Character. They also check of the character of the people. So you see, that is really important. You know, something to check, because if you know your spouse, if you know the kind of family the person is coming from, it shouldn't be a problem now. So let's go back to what we're saying. He overbanged himself, and there's nothing anybody can tell me. That was a hobby for him.
He was helping him.
He had a superpower that he used to help the world.
CSR.
Yes, I agree with you. He was helping people right, left, and center.
Yes, he was a very married woman. So you think about the fact that those married women actually agree?
But I agree. But CSR. You're pregnant. What time again you defined?
She had to be scratched.
Okay. And you know, that's another thing. I didn't watch any of those videos because
see that I saw it. I watched it. You freaking girl. I watched it, and I watched from beginning to end of one particular one. I was angry.
Right.
Because this guy is very well hung. He should have just stayed with the babe, his wife. That's what we have said. It turned out that was swinger. But you see, it was only one video apparently of the wife that's been going around. Just one.
Well, I don't know.
And I have this theory that this man, because I said they found it amongst the tapes, and don't forget, he said once the wife discovered what they had discovered, she fainted. She was in hospital.
She fainted because her video was there.
Exactly. My theory is maybe she didn't know her video was there.
How would she?
Wait now, let me.
But I heard the videos of them together.
It was I don't know. Yeah. I only saw one, and I'm feeling that
videos of them together.
Oh, okay.
And I understand that
so my theory should be thrown out the window.
We Nigerians are prudes. So we swing. Wait, but we don't swing. It's not a known thing. You still need to.
You guys don't understand this thing. See, we keep hearing stories of Africans. There was another one. I almost threw it into our platform. Today. I saw one of a man who said that I think was it the same Equatorial Guinea? Oh God! One of these African countries. This man said he impregnated a woman in his office, and he said it was by mistake.
Yeah, no, he fell into her mistakenly.
He was going, slipped on a banana peel.
Yeah.
And then he was trying to catch himself. The desk hooked his trouser.
And
he's broken.
Yeah.
Because zip open. And the trouser was on the floor. And as he was trying to hold the woman that helped her, she fell down. And then he slammed on top. And then bam, baby come. It was a mistake.
Yes,
it was a hot
so it was a very big mistake he made. So
Satan, the one I like is Satan.
Whatever. Satan.
People that have used this.
The point is, I know you were saying something about us being prudes and all of that. The point is, because of the internet, we're getting to hear about these things. That they're doing it, and plenty where they do them. They do them. You understand? How many of them record themselves?
Well,
that's why I say this was this guy's hobby.
Yeah,
it was a hobby.
Probably,
it was something he was doing to enjoy himself.
He loved watching at the end of the day.
And the worst part about it was that I don't know.
I understand the
in the office, in the bathroom, and all of that.
Oh,
you know. So
Laura, you did in-depth analysis.
Yes, research. I needed to because I was trying to understand this thing. Yes.
Everybody that he.
Well, you just love sex.
I'm sorry. That's high libido. And another thing, I have to tell you guys something. Everybody, I heard every woman that was on that was an adult.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He didn't force anybody.
He didn't force anybody or anything. So that's the thing about it.
Is a nice.
What would make women go to that extent?
Women
we've already agreed to a certain extent.
Because see, it's very easy for a woman to cheat. A woman will cheat if, for instance, her husband doesn't pay her much heed, doesn't have her time, and it's very easy for a woman who's seemingly ignored to fall if she's not strong.
If she's not strong, yes, I agree.
Because all of a sudden, some guys would go after a woman.
Yes.
They will give appreciation. You become his project.
Yes.
He appreciates everything you do. You smile, he smiles back at you.
And is it a phone call? Is it a phone call?
Anyway, you are home with your husband. He hasn't spoken with you.
He doesn't talk to you. Doesn't look at you. Doesn't look.
You bath and walk and
naked.
He doesn't see the furniture. Yeah. There was this challenge at some point. Yeah. On TikTok, I think. I fell into TikTok by mistake. My name was there. Yeah. It was big. Yeah. And there was a challenge that was on all social media where the guy is busy doing something and his wife walks past naked and he runs after her. In Africa, more often than not. More often than not. You're dressed, not looking at you. And you're walking past and it doesn't have your time. It's not. So that thing was really funny to me. I'm like, oh, people will not wear clothes.
Yeah.
So imagine a woman who is with a man and he doesn't pay you any heed. There's nothing you do that is interesting for him. And then some guy now picks you up and decides you're his project.
Exactly.
And you're not strong. You will fall. I remember one time my husband would come back and say to me, babe, pray for me because the girls are chasing. I'm like, do you know it's easier for me to fall than you?
I would just keep it up.
Yeah. Yeah, because I don't understand why you feel like they chase me on a daily. One time I couldn't walk down the road without being chased by adults, child. If I lose weight, children will chase me. Valentine's Day 1 year, I had a lot of children chasing you. So that's it.
Except you're married to an ugly woman, and ugly is in the eye of the beholder.
Yes. Sorry. There's something attractive about a woman.
Yeah. And then again, for the men sleeping around, there was this theory. In fact, I was reading it where I saw the video. I listened to the program on radio, I won't mention the station, and then I saw the video where this doctor was saying that a man must do it a certain number. Have we passed that time? Yes. Must have sex a certain number of times a month, and that if he's not getting it from the wife, he should make sure he gets it from a particular woman.
Doesn't he have sex or ejaculate?
So you're encouraging this man to cheat. You're telling them that it's okay for them to cheat. So in that part of it, is it a blessing or a curse? It's a curse for the woman and a blessing for the man.
It depends on your mindset.
It's like that.
Because we know that when they call him
to help his prostate, to help his prostate, he must be able to do it 20-something times a month.
I will advise you to learn how to do a prostate massage.
I would advise all of us to marry somebody who suits us.
Yes.
You're advising the men to learn the prostate, or the women
now to learn how to give their husbands prostate massage.
I see. Also, but the point I'm making is, the point I'm making is that's like what's it called, a way to cheat. That's like saying, oh, go ahead and cheat.
No, prostate massage.
Okay. I can prostate massage. So it's okay to cheat. It's okay to You know?
Well,
because that's the answer.
You know,
my wife can't give it to me. They're saying
it's never okay to cheat.
It's not. My blood's not to sermonize.
If you guys can have conversations in your relationship, have conversations and sort it out. Find out what to do to make it fun.
Yeah, we don't want interesting.
Look, if my libido is low and yours is higher than me, which means
let's find a way.
Let's go back to that. We can do it.
No. Let's. You know why I'm going back there. Our grandfathers, great grandfathers, had more than one wife. They had wives.
Which is why for a lot of men it was normal.
It was normal
to cheat,
right? Because they had different women apparently. So their libidos were okay. They didn't have this.
Well, yes. And the wives were just for status.
Yeah. Even till now, a lot of guys who are carrying women on their arms are not necessarily having sex with them. First and foremost, what happens, I think, in that case is when they have erectile dysfunction, they meet a girl who excites them briefly, and they think, oh, it's the girl. My wife is not enough for me. This girl is all that. And then after a while, when you're used to the euphoria and the excitement is worn off, you go right back to the old time. And more often they're not doing anything with these girls.
Okay.
No, a lot of them are using all sorts of drugs, Viagra.
They are taking a lot of stuff.
And
they're taking all kinds of things.
Also affecting them negatively.
Yes.
Now, cheating, for me, it's a curse. It's a curse. There's no blessing in it. There's no blessing in it, except it is an arrangement that you and your husband have.
Yeah.
Both of you have decided that you want to swing.
Yeah.
If that's your thing, that's what you want, and the two of you have that arrangement, exactly.
Yeah.
As long as I'm not swinging, which I don't care. It's not my business.
As long as you're not recording us when we're swinging.
And I want you all think, see the medical aspect of this whole thing, really. They keep telling women, please be careful. You can't have more than one sexual partner. It's really wrong. You can't have too many sexual partners either. Cervical cancer and the rest, it's been discovered that the reason why women who have cervical cancer is when they've had their body count has been plenty. Different kinds of organisms mixed with you. Okay.
No, all you need is one extra body count.
No.
You don't have to have several. It's not everybody that's several. See, all you need is somebody with the virus.
It's also several. I've read up on it.
Somebody with the virus.
Cervical cancer is changes in your cervix, not somebody with the virus. Yes, changes in your cervix, and that can come from when you have too many sexual partners.
Isn't that from HPV?
Yeah, it's a virus.
Human papillomavirus.
Yeah.
That's why I said not just the virus, changes in your cervix. So anyway, the point I'm trying to make is, so they keep telling women, oh, be careful, you can't have too many sexual partners. You can't. What about the man that you're married
brings the plenty sexual partners to you?
That brings all these different sexual partners to you. So it's the same thing. It is still a curse, no matter how you look at it. It's not a blessing in any way. So when I saw that headline, extramarital, some.
E-bank man. Oh my goodness.
Oh Lord.
I actually wanted us to call it. I had several.
You said e-bank.
E-bank.
You said e-bank theory.
No, e-bank theory was robbing the compromise came to e-bank theory, and there was also
e-bank theory. What's that? Bang. You wanted us to play Femi's song. Bang.
We need to play that.
You must believe that the names that they give you.
Okay, sorry.
You must believe that the names that they give you. About 5 for spoon here today.
Yes.
You must believe that the names that they give you affect you.
Oh, so e-bank.
And he banged.
And he banged.
So who call him bank? When they call him bank?
Banker.
E-bank.
He banged.
We don't care. His name is e-bank.
He banged. He banged. I saw a video, one American TV program station. This white man was busy talking about it, and I was like, oh my gosh.
You have to talk about this over 400 women.
Gosh. Yeah. And over 400 women were comfortable being recorded. And these are the ones that were recorded.
And there's a dance. Do you see the dance?
Yeah. Those were the ones that were recorded. What about those that weren't recorded? He could have had more than 400.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously.
On the roadside.
Everywhere.
In the
please,
Gloria, in the water.
This thing is not meant to happen only on the bed or in the night. Can in the afternoon, in the morning? On the expressway. Anywhere.
That's a kink. Why not?
That's what I'm telling you. This guy, that was his hobby.
Guys, we've been talking about it.
Anyway, let's not make it look as if that's part of the program anyway.
That's part of it. That's the reason why we're having this conversation.
As in, let it not look like it's only his own talk.
It's only his own talk. It's enough.
That's enough for now.
The band did it. With a special friend.
We really got far.
He's a special friend to the world.
On that note, we will like to that we should be nice. We should just be nice to each other. Spouses be nice to each spouse.
Can you imagine looking at your husband's face if you're one of the Ibangas or the band?
I saw videos of men who are accosting their wives after seeing the wives on the videos. Yes.
You know, guys are not used to. And I one that something. Yeah. No, I actually didn't. But guys are not used to women being in that position. They used to be the ones caught, and then of course they would, the wife will of course agree to.
I mean, this catching was so public. You can't just say they catch a wife.
Even shamelessly, not to hide it.
So while we were busy looking at Ibang and the rest, so many things must have been happening under our noses we didn't know. I mean, because this was just too much. The world feels so focused on this poor man. He had 15 minutes of fame.
More than 15.
I'm just. It's still ongoing. That's just saying it, putting it mildly.
Anyway, and can I tell you something funny? Let me tell you something funny. When he comes out, people will still go to him.
Yes, now. What do you mean? No, but he's out. Have they arrested him yet?
They have.
They arrested him and released him.
No, they arrested him.
Oh, so he's back in prison now. They released him. But because of the bang,
It wasn't because of banging.
that they caught him. No.
What did he do?
There was some money laundering. Financial crime. So he was arrested for that briefly. More like invited to come have a friendly talk. And then
I saw the handcuffs.
He was invited to come have a friendly talk. Then they went to go and confiscate his property.
But I said something.
And then they found
something that was
somebody.
No, something was done. He should sue the police.
Yeah. No, I think he has.
He should sue everybody. Those are his personal stuff that they put out.
Yeah, that's his personal entertainment.
Go, Akao.
That was crazy.
Well done, my brother.
So anyway, on that note, guys, we have really spent a lot of time on this discussion. I don't know. I'm not sure if we've really fulfilled what we wanted to say.
We've not.
We're going to have to
revisit this.
We shall revisit it. Yes. I think there's more to talk about.
Yes.
There's more.
There's a whole lot more to talk about.
Because we didn't talk about the women that are just a certain age and say, let me just marry whoever is available. Or the guys that say, my wife must be a virgin.
Yes.
My wife must be an angel.
And they go and carry
my devil.
And then the ones that tell their mothers to send them the women of their choice all the way abroad, and then when the marriage doesn't.
And there was one that happened to a friend of my sister's who went into church, and the guy was there, and they met in church, and she thought, I found the man of my dreams.
Yes.
And he was obviously not sexing because he said as a Christian he can't. So they got married, and afterwards she found out that he couldn't. It was pickle.
Yes.
He had some problems. He couldn't.
He had issues.
Oh wow! So imagine that kind of woman. That's why I always said you should test property. I'm all for testing. I don't like all this abstinence thing.
As a child of God, you're supposed to.
As a child of God, you're not
encouraging testing. It's all right. See, even those people inside there do this thing. Test. Do not buy your goods without testing.
Okay. On that note, guys,
let's take a short break
and come back with
very short break.
Jazz and tips.
We'll
come back with jazz and tips after this break. Yeah.
That's all.
Single baby, sophisticated mama.
Well, I am Gloria Young, and I'm NY. Together, we intend to bring you a captivating show that will keep you glued to your radio. Yes, so from 7 p.m. till 9 p.m. on Wednesdays. On your favorite radio station, 98.3 Mainland FM. Ladies Lounge. Real women, real talk. Listening to
I write this song for you, and I see everything you go through. I see your tears and your joy and your pain and your fears.
Welcome to the Ladies Lounge. Real women, real talk.
Of Wirecast.
So we're back to Ladies Lounge, Mainland 98.3 FM.
Yeah.
Lagos.
Yeah.
Yes. So I've done you jazz on Maxon and Nicodemus and the Pliers. But
on the bang.
Yeah, bang.
So I'm going to talk about something that annoys a lot of us that we have in our homes: wall geckos.
Help me. So
yes.
I cannot
smile the guts on my toothbrush.
I'll die.
No. That's it.
So when that happened,
I've seen that.
When that happened, I went into a frenzy, and I found that we have something that we all have at home. Let me call it by the name we all know. Camphor.
It doesn't chase them.
Oh, wait now, no. Camphor, because I tried it and it worked. Camphor.
Use camphor to bathe my room.
No, wait, my darling.
Okay. Let her explain it.
So you get camphor and crush camphor. Yes. Pour it into a bottle. Naphthalene balls. Camphor. Naphthalene balls. If you go to the market, you go and ask for naphthalene.
If you enter a supermarket, you will not see camphor. You will see naphthalene balls.
You know what it looks like.
Okay.
I don't call it naphthalene because I know that a lot of us don't know what that is. I call it camphor. Something we all know.
Okay.
So you crush it, like maybe about, depending on how much of the bottle,
Yes.
Crush it into a bottle. And add 4 cupfuls of disinfectant, any disinfectant you have.
Okay.
A cup of water, and a spoonful of baking soda.
Okay.
Mix this thoroughly, shake it very well. Put the cap back on and shake it very well, and then spray in corners.
I will do it.
Spray on your walls. Please, when I said crush the balls, don't over crush. Don't use the whole pack. So maybe 4 or 5. No, it has to be fine. So it can pass.
Yeah. Okay.
Like 4 or 5, depending on how big your spray bottle is.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So this size will do like 5.
Okay.
Or 6. And you crushed. You shake very well until the mixture is homogeneous. Until it has mixed together very well, and you spray it in corners. So I found out also that you can cut a bulb of onions into a blender. It's all right. I'm sure it's the smell that pursues them. Add 2 cloves of garlic, 2 spoonfuls of dry pepper, and a cup of water. Blend very, very well until it's smooth, and pour it into a spray bottle and spray in areas where you see them.
Okay.
I think I baptized my walls in this mixture, and I haven't seen one. I'm sure the brothers
does that last?
I think we should do it every week.
Okay, like when you spray it dries.
Yes, definitely, most definitely.
Oh, I can't do that in my sitting room now. What will the walls look like?
So spray it on the windowsill. Yeah, because somehow they're always on the windowsill.
Yes.
And corners. So the bold walls will run across your walls. Okay. They're quite bold.
Very bold, especially in my kitchen. I'm always pouring hot water. I've been able to kill 2 in the kitchen.
I spray stuff on them.
And it works.
Yeah, well,
I did that with one and it flew. Inside. It jumped.
And then it probably died.
So she almost finished a can and I don't know, it finally died.
Well, we came back. There was nobody in the house. We came back and there it was on the wall. And the way the neck was bent, we're like, I mean, don't know.
But you know what's funny now? Do you know what's funny now? When we were younger guys, do you remember? It was never on the floor. It was always
on the floor. No, you see on the floor. You have some hands on the floor like that.
You don't destroy person. Say, I did it.
No, you say tenants. Exactly. Landlord.
So they also say you can crush dry eggshells.
Yeah, I'm sure about the eggshells.
I didn't try that.
You crush it and what with it?
And just leave it. Not crush it. Sorry, leave it there. So take bigger plate.
I've also read about the one about garlic. I had garlic in all my windows. Now lie.
So garlic and salt. I tried that one time. It actually worked briefly.
Only one that I have seen work is sprinkling cinnamon. I sprinkle cinnamon on the ground close to my trash, and I must always meet a dead
really?
I swear. I notice that anytime I sprinkle cinnamon around my trash can in the kitchen, I say
people are on a mission.
They don't die. It's over for them. I don't think it's right for me to sprinkle cinnamon in the windows, for instance, because I think it will bring in rats, ants, won't it?
You know when they say no animals were harmed. This is it. This is the reason why. Okay. So folks, so let's try it and let's see. Those things are menace.
I'm so it. I'll tell you guys next week if it works or not.
Yeah, I'm going to try this too. Yes, I'm going to try this too. I have, luckily I have all of this in the house.
Why are they so ditto?
They're parents. Yuck! I found out all about the one we saw on the wall. We found out it was actually dead.
Oh,
yes, it was just stuck to the wall. You had to take a long stick and did that and it fell. We were screaming. We were screaming and we were using the stick. I thought the thing was going to jump at us. We were screaming, using the stick and putting it into the the packer. So when we did that, we were screaming. We were still screaming.
I cannot do it. It's somebody else to do it. So that's it on Witomis. Jazz and tips. We're going to go slide right into Witomis.
No, we just have to take a break.
We slide right into it.
Let's slide into it, yes. Because what are most today? I'd like to go first.
Yes,
Widow denied access to the late husband's property. In-laws demand sex.
That's a randy in-laws.
Because the part about the widow denied access is normal. But he read it in the will. I read the story that she's tried all kinds of things. It was one that now told her, because you did not allow me to suck your breast, that is why.
She should put her tapia on the breast and give her.
I swear, if I was the one, you go suck that.
Will sink into her skin.
Or tapia on top of the breast, no.
But the thing about this is, for me, naturally, it's a miss. But why do we stress widows? Why are we still stressing widows in 2024? When are you going to get it right?
It's not possible that there's a will and you can't go to court and get everything. That's not possible.
But everyone you go to court and get everything. In the meantime, they will still stress you.
Don't stress, fine. That's the
story is not there now.
Chief. I've seen it. Please, that one is between them and their village chief. Stress, that's stressing their father-in-law, not me.
Well, I just think it's sad. I keep hearing of stories of things that people do to people after they've lost loved ones. At the time when you're most vulnerable, when you're grieving, you keep hearing these nasty stories. Now I'm hearing this.
Yeah.
Uncle is a miss.
Well, my own is a different one. It's a miss, obviously. That's a miss.
Okay.
One is a different one. So one woman went to the American embassy to go and try and get a visa, which they say she spent millions. I don't understand about that.
Yeah.
I know it's not millions, but I guess she bought tickets.
Yeah, maybe not just that.
No,
She must have given an agent.
She must have gone through an agent. So it's between her and that agent.
That's
Yes.
between her and the village chief. And if you did that, that's on you. That's it.
Yeah.
So if you're asking for a refund from who, the agent or who?
Okay. For me, I think they should give us.
Okay, so she was, because this one was specifically saying that when you pay to the embassy, they should give you.
They should give you a refund.
They should actually.
If you don't get the visa.
Yes. I think they should. I agree with that.
Okay,
I always thought about
the
that.
problem with that is
Yes.
that they still had people look through your forms. They still had people wait for you to come in for the interview. Now, if it's your fault,
from the money I paid.
yes, part of it. And so if it's your fault that they didn't give you a visa, if you've done something wrong before and they can't give you one, that's on you.
But they didn't give you a visa only because you've done something wrong.
Then sometimes they just don't give you the visa. There were like 80 people there or something like that.
Yes, and more than 40 of them didn't get.
It's a lie. Because when I went, we were less than 15.
That was that time.
Yeah, why now? Last year. Why was
that time now? This time, it's not want to be the
They usually don't open all the slots. It's like 2 people.
Yes.
So you have 2 lines. And if they give you an appointment for 10:30, they shut the gate at 10:35. So nobody else can enter until the next back. And now, I was there. People wait. Look, let me explain it. Let me break it down to you. People, I was the last person because I entered last. I deliberately entered last.
Okay.
I deliberately entered last. Let me tell you what happened. I was listening to people's answers because you're right there. You can hear the chickens.
You're seeing them.
They gave you visa. Madam, you stayed there for 6 months. What were you doing there for 6 months? Why didn't you leave? Why were you there for 6 months? She couldn't answer. She didn't have a reason.
Valid reason.
They told the other one, you stayed for 1 year. What were you doing for 1 year? She couldn't answer. They told one, they said no, child enslavement, kidnapping, which is house help. We're not giving you.
We're not giving you.
But most of the people that were denied was because they couldn't answer the question. A boy came. The boy said, "Oh, I'm traveling. Are you traveling alone?" I guess he was nervous. He said yes. Then I'm not check his phone. His papa and mama, he's going with them. Their tickets were together. So why did you lie?
No, that one was nervous.
That was nervousness.
Yeah, but the person that's looking at you doesn't have time for that. They're talking to people doing that. It was what? 3:30.
Yeah.
You lied. That's all they saw. You lied.
True. So that means if you lied about that,
what else are you lying about?
What are you lying about?
So you denied him. I got there. I didn't wanted to ask me questions. I said, please, perimenopause, first and foremost, I don't remember anything. So if you're going to ask me questions, make sure it's one I can answer. She just started laughing. Because you can tell that I'm not in the, I don't need anything. And you can tell obviously that I've gone and I've come several times.
Yeah.
So if you've gone and come several times and they do that to you, it's because of what your answers.
Yes. Okay.
Answers help.
Okay.
And you understand you're welcome.
Okay. The points I think. Wait now.
Because every time she went to
Oh. So what did she
after she said,
I still think they should refund the money. They don't have a valid.
I still think
because they go through all the process. Check your phone.
The fare should be itemized, and naturally there should be a non-refundable fee.
Obviously, I agree.
You cannot say you charge me $100 for my visa. You can't for visa. I don't know. All of them
The British minister
should charge. All of them should charge non-refundable fee
and refundable. I agree.
And then tax, and then refundable. So that way, if they don't get the visa,
they don't feel too bad.
You send them, they won't feel bad.
But if you lie and they catch you in a lie,
if you don't have a valid reason, they will still send you your money now.
Because my money for rejecting me is not valid.
Yes. And you see, that's the thing as well. If you go and then you don't agree with what they say,
are they going to agree?
You go back after 6 months.
Yeah.
And they give you a chance.
They give you a chance to defend yourself. I agree. Okay.
And then you don't even have to wait the 6 months.
Yes. For me, it's a miss because I really prefer that they should be giving people should pay non-refundable. There should be non-refundable and refundable. That's it.
The fact that a lot of people run away and don't come back. I'm sorry. American Embassy, enjoy yourself. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So I have one on the Archbishop of Canterbury.
Okay.
So he was in child abuse case and he resigns.
Oh, Oh,
I like that.
That is a cut here.
No. It wasn't even during his time.
It was before his time.
Yes.
We heard about the thing.
And what's it called? The case was on. They were still doing their investigation, but they kept quiet. The Church of England, Anglican Church of England, kept quiet while all of this. Didn't even say anything. Didn't stop the guy. This is the Anglican.
They actually removed the.
This one is the Anglican Church. But you see, this one they didn't even stop the guy. They didn't even move him from there. They just allowed him, and he continued until he died. The case was still being investigated, and the case has just they finished their investigation and confirmed that truly this guy was doing
molesting children.
So the other guy resigns.
I'm gonna have to resign because I can't
be part of this.
Yeah,
I can't be part of this.
So that's accountability.
You understand?
I like.
How many people will do that?
I like that.
That's a hit.
It's a hit for me.
Yeah.
That's a
I love it.
I love it.
Or maybe he does it too. No. The fact that he even thought he should step down because things were not right.
It might be that he's running before they check his own case. I'm paranoid now. I just feel everybody's doing something.
Yeah, because there's too much. Too much influence. I agree. I have another one. I read it today. And I heard about it yesterday, but I've fully read the story. NECO says 40% of candidates may not get admission this year.
But that's how it always is now.
Because of maths and English. They gave you an answer. They qualified it. So the students know they read fit pass maths and English.
A lot of students have issues.
No, have you seen when people write?
No, a lot of students. People write maths. I understand because somehow we have issues with maths. But English, I don't understand them. English is our first tongue, more or less.
Thank you. We need to go back to the teachers. No. See, for me,
everybody don't care. They don't read.
Everybody needs to work on it. We need to go back to teachers, students. Why would you pass a child that is not passing?
No, they're not passing
now. For them to get to the level of taking NECO, they have been passing. It is when they do external examinations that they find out they're not doing well.
That's the standard of the school now.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
The headmistress or whoever is in charge, the proprietors of the school.
That is an external exam.
That means their own standard is low.
And you're trying to bring this child up to take an external exam that all students from all schools are taking, and then you tell me 40% of the students are not passing maths and English, which is a requirement for every single
Can I tell you something that happened? Let me tell you something.
So of course it's terrible. The teachers are not doing their work.
There's a girl from some African country. There's a girl from some African country that did something horrible, right? Okay. And we're all now commenting on her doings. So everybody kept trying to pronounce this girl's name. Daisy. These are Nigerians. They couldn't say Daisy. They couldn't read the name. I said Daisy. I was like, Daisy. No, it was. I said, is this a joke? Is it that they can't read the name in truth? They can't read. All right.
They refuse to read.
These are adults.
So you see, I agree. I'm just saying, make it easy enough for students. Teach them properly. Make them practice external examinations before that time.
Don't they do mock anymore? They do now.
In the standards of the school, I know. What you want to talk? The mock in the school, they do.
Teachers know they do the work they're supposed to. Let's tell the truth. And the reason why teachers know they do the work they're supposed to now, because not just that they're tired. They're not qualified. 1, 2, they want to earn double salary. They will just do small. They won't do all they're supposed to do for that child, so that you call them for a lesson during holidays. Do you understand? And then they charge you an arm and a leg, and it's very unfair. It's a scam all around. It's a scam.
Anyway, that's so
sad. Yes. No, I feel like our children now don't know how to read or write.
Oh no, they don't. They don't spell now.
They're own.
Okay.
They're own. You should be interested in your they say you get your advancement. You get your point in life when you ever say that 2 or B. You a rebirth. It's a rebirth.
Okay.
things did not happen to you or for you well, but you help yourself. Read. They don't read.
Okay.
Read.
Well, let's move on, guys. Next one. Next one. Who has the next one?
I see something about meningitis and Lassa here. Lassa fever on the rise because of Harmattan.
Yes.
The weather. There's drying up.
They're saying that it's going to come.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's coming on.
Yeah.
The fact that the weather is a bit funky. Yeah. But that heat.
I mean, notice.
Okay. So they're saying
I've read that does if I'm not doing anything. If I'm
that the suspected cases of 135 confirmed cases and 174 deaths have been reported across 28 states and 129 local government areas.
And this is in 2024 only. And 2024 has not ended.
Well, this is because we're basically dirty. We keep saying this.
That's it.
And
thank you.
I'm sorry.
Jane,
I think I did say, or is that
on the decree?
Because he even says that he's advising the public to always keep the environment clean.
Do you know how bad it is now, babes?
You know what happens?
Yes. Do you know what happens on set?
And the rats are so good.
There's no set I go to now that I don't complain about odor. No, before it was better. Now there's no set I go to. Armpit could just choke you. Could just fly out of the person armpit to come and choke her. Apart from that, just wash it. Wash your armpits and sponge.
A woman that is 3,000 is only you using it.
The girls smell, the boys smell, but you know the penny pants of the girls with they smell.
That is very painful.
Makeup artists go come your face. You go open mouth, you go say, shut up. Don't speak. Why?
A popular makeup artist made my face up.
And
she decided to have a conversation.
I tell them, I said, stop it, please. I said, please, stop speaking. I tell them.
A conversation right into my nose.
I just said, don't worry,
I fainted. And she told me she was coming from doing somebody's face. And when I heard the name of the person she did, in my mind, I was like, is this how you cuddled her belly too?
Yes, study links air exposure to autism. Now, I don't know about that.
The air they're talking about is I was reading that too, but I didn't finish reading. The air they're talking about is polluted air.
Okay, so
polluted air.
I know that there's all sorts going on. I remember a friend of mine in Abuja who changed his daughter's diet and she became verbal. She was non-verbal before the diet, but she changed her diet and she became verbal. And I know there are a lot of people who are showing cases of them.
Especially those who breathe, pregnant women who breathe polluted air during pregnancy.
And you can't help it now.
Have a higher
risk. Pollution is everywhere.
Fuel pollution and all kinds of pollution.
Anyway.
So in essence what they're saying is be careful because it starts from pregnancy.
Yes, it does. But the thing is, I hear now that detox is also working.
Yes.
There's a certain type of detox that you're doing for kids,
and then
verbal.
Yeah, and then put something in their mouth.
And even ADHD.
ADHD.
There's so much here. So, guys, we're going to have to
and be back with our program.
Yes, we promise.
Welcome to the Ladies' Lounge, where women need hold.
Of Wirecast.
You're listening to Mainland 98.3 FM. Lady Cast is live. Gender equality is a human rights issue. It is about ensuring that everyone, regardless of their gender, has the same opportunities, rights, and protections. Challenging stereotypes, breaking down barriers, and creating a more inclusive society where everyone is treated with respect and dignity is a collective responsibility. Gender disparities start out small, in homes and communities, and these harmful gender norms progress and are perpetuated at the highest levels. In some countries, they become entrenched in laws and policies that violate the rights of individuals because of their gender. Discriminatory teaching practices and education materials also produce gender gaps in learning and skills development. Let us stand up for gender equality, support each other, and strive for a world where everyone can thrive and reach their full potential. Don't touch the dial. 98.3 FM. Don't touch the dial.
Come. I greet to Nato West salute us another Wednesday. Don't come our ladies dayside lounge, the largest. So, the story I think of for today, but one small story, not the story of our brother, where in name not Thomas. Our brother name not Thomas. And is it our brother Thomas? I don't know. You could be a said that one big story for now. All these men what they bring, they be popular jingle. I mean, those kind of guys we don't do everything we man supposed to do and not do. Oh, now they don't do join together. But that Thomas na cheerful donor. You know, when they say that they give people cheerfully, in a cheerful donor. In they donate. In fact, that Thomas rename supposed to be donatus because of the way when they donate, give everybody where they are around. Hey, but that Thomas do women so nobody will not know him. Women talk about brother Thomas. If this one go there, he go tell the influence, hey, mona see it na see oh, mona see one brother see oh, hey, mona self go try na open they self go, they self protect their friends. Those ones now so the brother Thomas work in cheerful donation. In cheerful donation, just they go now. Word of mouth now it take grow. Word of mouth, you know when somebody sabi work, when your work good so take. You don't need to do advertisements. Now just the people now in the advertisement for you. Your work don't they grow. Now so in work be. Anyone we go there go do announcement. Tell all in friends say hey, mona see what na see oh, mona see what na see oh, mona see what na see oh. Hey, I never see this kind of thing before. They go say hey, he go say see oh, na so it be. They go say sure before you know themselves don't go. So everybody know brother Thomas for the area because Thomas they give. In fact, the papas where they were area, not they like to see they are picking with Thomas because they know one here and because they know Thomas work. Popularity, everybody know what it is. So nobody wants say in Pekin with Thomas was here say in Pekin enter Thomas house. Now so Thomas work rich. And what you call funny for this matter, they say Thomas get work oh. No be person when they work oh. In the work Thomas for we don't know in brothers and sisters. Be like say Thomas na only child, but Thomas they very hardworking. In the very hardworking, in the very hardworking. He don't wake up first thing in the morning, he don't bath, he don't go office, go work. They say in a dentist, in they work for government hospital. But one thing when they about Thomas, say nothing when you put in hand when you they flourish. Brother Thomas, nothing when you put in hand when they flourish. Oh. From the time when he move enter the area, when he start with the first girl, and he not they do girlfriend, but that Thomas not they do girlfriend. He not get girlfriend. He not they do girlfriend. He just they donate to all these girls when they come right, left, and center. In they donate, give them, and so they people wife. Mona not talk say na me tell you now. People wife self they go when they hear brother Thomas matter. You know that kind of thing. Where 2 girls go to talk about them or 3 girls go to talk about them. When matter come there everywhere, where everybody come don't know the kind of work when they do because they say work again na satisfaction. Say not the way in do when they sweet. So the people wives where their husband know they do well for, they sneak. Go meet brother Thomas. I hear say those ones in there where they go meet them for hotel when they outside the area so that nobody go know, the husbands not go know. But from the thing what we understand now, the women when they go, the wives they know. The ones when they go meet them know themselves. They know themselves because they meet there. So people will know, now people will know. I not follow that kind of person because my husband they do what he's supposed to do and then they take care of me. So not what they find where they outside, they inside my house. I don't come up for which I talk. So now so but that Thomas matter be on. So as but that Thomas move come our area that time, that's Tᴏɪᴛᴛᴇʀ small flat for that our area. Before we know, our money don't bench the first girl. The thing, I'm not there that day, but the con they just see the noise, the noise not get part two. For all the people who did that inside that compound with them, everybody, nobody feels sleep. They say that's why the girl they cry. Ooh. They say this girl cry so 30 morning. So the girl they go for money, be like see, no feel waka well. See that slow. In the time take them 1 step, 2 step. In the waka slow until it come out. Say, but the girl just they smile. Say, just they smile. He just they smile. Now so after that one, other people waiting inside that compound, self, other guests waiting the night themselves, come go try, but that Thomas. Now, so this matter, everybody know what Brother Thomas they do. Everybody don't know, say Brother Thomas not get girlfriend, but in a service of what the guests within the area. And they give them maximum satisfaction. So, they get come boss, so because Brother Thomas come start to the date one year when bring come about area. The girl not there, we area in carry and come from God, we don't know where. They call the date this one and girlfriend. In they introduce her to everybody as girlfriend. Everybody they introduce her as his girlfriend. In come one of the women when they follow say, maybe they not try and see this one and the woman when one marry put for house. So everybody come they arrange, they adjust for what the girl do. Nobody they talk matter for in front of nobody let her know say the person when one marry na Donatus. And the girl is so nice, she did so nice, so nice and sweet a girl, very nice and sweet a girl, nice she do. So no, people like and well, but nobody tell them anything. All of us, Kukuma go to wedding, we go there, we go jollificate with them, we go help them. If you see us, Brother Thomas, they dance that day. You go to say win lottery or say win Vista lottery, and they go carry him family, and then they go America, go live forever. In they so happy, they dance, they jubilate, they look she just they melek anyhow. They dance so to everybody come to look up. Everybody they look at all in customers, don't they? I am. You come even for his speech. I show everybody say, I will always be myself. I will not change. I go there here for all the people who are there before. My wife, they very understanding. Say I get responsibility to everybody who is there here because as a dentist, I need to help people. That one I could say, in go still continue with they do. Now people starting the jolly. All those days when they squeeze face before everybody start to laugh, they jollificate. Now so this matter they go. One day from area we just hear fight, shout, cry. As we listen now we see say, now Brother Thomas' wife, 9 people run, we like this girl, now innocent girl, sweet girl, better person. Now all of us run, and this time over the talk, this girl don't get belly. In belly very reach like 6-7 months. Now we don't say, hey, make anything not do this girl, or this girl, actually they shout to make it not go affect the picking. Now we rush there. When we rush, what happen, now we see this girl down for floor. But that Thomas phone day in hand, Thomas sit down, he nothing look up. Now with this girl, now the girls for the Brother Thomas phone. If I see waiting, we see that day. This girl show everybody. If I see waiting, the Brother Thomas phone, all the people I not even know. Different women. 1, left, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, different women. Tall, short, fat, skinny. All of them. Mind that this man don't they show the things what the girl they do to them. Some go sell them video whether they touch themselves. All this tradition. Mind there. My dad matter go talk. Now I ask Brother Thomas, which kind of thing be this? We say we don't leave all these things behind as you don't marry, you know, leave them, you know, stop them. Now the girl come look all of us. Don't we say we know that because that for 8 and 9 they do this thing. Everybody know and saying I donate to, saying a chef will give her. Say nobody will know saying they service all the people who they area. The girl they look at the girl carry her put for a girl. She say she don't enter one chance. She don't enter one chance. We say not be so. In a better person, you see, say a better person. Girl work, you know they taking work play. In job like say, remember ask them Thomas when you not stop this thing after you don't marry again. Say in they help people. people. In the help keep marriages well done for suppurative to say, they service these women, in the help they keep them together. See, some men will not say their wife, they shout for house again, their wife, they vex for house. See, if you stop them because in the like, see, as a wife do now, a wife not carry all the things where in one give. See, in like they do, see, do in staying way. See, they service stop because in they like to do constantly, and you must not take them. See, so these things as when they talk, this girl self they help in wife, so you know why in wife they vex. In they loyal to your wife, now the woman will in love with this, they don't love anybody else. He never get girlfriend before him. He never ever get girlfriend before him. So, but this one when they do, she supposed to understand. Say, in get a high, I talk living do. In get high living do. Say your living do very high, and in no go fit stop. So make the girl cope. My brother, my sister, I myself, in the help people through. In the help people marriage, in the help people do that. Now help be that. When I me answer.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
That's almost you wanted to destroy. Very cheerful destroy this magic. Donatus. Yes, tomatoes. Jackson, you know. Jackson, you know. Yeah, Jackson. Want to knock? Yes. Oh my goodness. That's why you say heal the world. Yeah. Make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There were people dying, so it's for living, but almost marine and health house.
You want to bring a big shout out to the freedoms of the world.
Yeah. So you are not doing that. When I call her Miss Malaprop, what you all think? Who's now? I think that taught me the changing of key now. It's alright. It's okay. Now, probably next year now. I don't know. So sorry.
Woman. We talk this matter, but I don't think we have got
No. We haven't reached the episode.
I think we should continue next week.
I think this conversation needs to be continued because there's so many angles per se. It's angles.
So we have time. Last words. And why?
Okay, so I would just like today I drove past the LASMA guys, policemen at their post, and I thought to myself, okay, why? Don't give them money. Put some water in your fridge. And then when you're passing, just give to them cold water. The sun is hot.
I love that.
And they're doing a lot of work. So I suddenly said, it doesn't take a lot for you to be nice.
Exactly.
Or kind.
Exactly.
You don't need money. Okay, fine. Yes, you need money to buy the water, but you want little things.
Exactly.
Just make people realize that you care for them.
Yeah. So
a little love, a little care.
Be thoughtful.
Bang away.
Anyway, so my own is you are your own project, right? So you have to start thinking about how to better yourself.
Yeah.
If you fail, you fail for yourself. If you succeed for yourself. So be more intentional about how you build up yourself. In every way. If what you like is what Ibang is doing, go ahead. If you don't like it, but you like it in different ways, don't forget that your freedom stops when other ones start.
Our person's own starts. Okay, mine is really simple. I called my sisters, I called everybody because I watched a disturbing video. I couldn't watch it. I tried to watch it. And the point is that I keep saying this thing, but we don't realize how serious it is. I feel like devil is alive in us, in the society. The first thing we do is we turn to hatred instead of love. And if God is love, that means hatred is for Satan. So I feel like everybody's going...
You're going crazy.
The first thing you do is you judge people on social media, you bully people. Everything that we do is just negative. Nobody's doing the positive. The positives are now so minute. You can't even see it.
We actually clap for people who do good things.
I want to beg each and every one of everybody out there, for those of you who have kids, start praying with your children. Start praying with your children. Start teaching your children how to pray. Whether you're Christian, whether you're Muslim, pray with your children. Teach them how to pray. Because I feel like there's a lot of evil in the world right now, and they need those prayers. That's it.
Prayer does work too.
That's it.
Yep. So guys, I hope you've listened. I hope you've taken a few things away. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
will say what nobody can say. Time will change what nobody can change. Time will change. I feel peace every minute. I can feel my heart beat, meditation. Every morning when I read my devotion, she medicine when I put my fingers in the sound. When I listen to so lucky I don't see it, I don't know. Cause when you are something in the corner, realize every day